I was very sick 15 years ago, and I was a big fan of junk food. And I would eat it all the time, and you weren't aware really of the nutrients and things you need to stay healthy. So I was at a bad point. I had 5 children, and they all required a lot of care. And then I was looking for a doctor who did integrative medicine because I knew that I had been everywhere, and everything they did was just regular blood work. They didn't go into maybe what's wrong with you, your nutrition, so they give you drugs. And I didn't want that. I knew about nutrition, and then I found Dr. Connealy, and she was a definite lifesaver. It was like a miracle. I came in, and I kind of drugged myself into the office and met this lovely woman who, again, didn't look too much like a doctor. And she was so sympathetic and listened to my story. And I said, I've been everywhere, done everything. Can you help me? And she said, definitely. Yeast had been taken over my body from antibiotics, because then I didn't know you took probiotics to get rid of the yeast overgrowth when you take antibiotics. Now, a lot of people don't know this. I think it's becoming more prevalent now that you take probiotics when you take an antibiotic, but not back then. So she then got rid of that. It took a while to get me well. I was like 6 months in the going, and then at that point put me on like natural hormones. So you go into the anti-aging part when you get to my age. I'm 61 now, and I don't feel like 61. I do all the time. I recommend Dr. Connealy to anybody that has any kind of problem that hasn't been able to find any reason for, or again, going back to if you go to a regular doctor, and I don't want to, they can be helpful in areas, but Dr. Connealy, being an MD and being able to do the integrative things, natural medicines and all the natural therapies, anytime I can open my mouth and recommend Dr. Connealy, I would do, because people just don't know.